Okay, I decided to test out these ZSR primers from Turkey, and I've heard all kinds of drama going on about these primers. And one of the things I realized is the guys test them don't know what the hell they're doing. When you test something, you don't do the hardest test first. When the military has a new piece of equipment, they don't take the prototype and shove it on the front lines. They do all the easy testing first. Drive the tank around the parking lot. Eventually, they'll be doing cold weather, wet weather, hot weather, nighttime. You start out with the basics. You don't. If you're going to test a new primer out, don't stick it in your race gun with the pussy springs. You know it's going to be a problem. Get a stock gun, shoot it in there. So what I did was I tried them in my Ruger SP101. It has a full hammer. It shoots single and double action. Did fine, as you can see here. Actually, this is from my 642 air weight, but I got a good dimple when I shot the 38s in my Ruger SP101. I shot them in a Springfield Armory 45 1911. It is their target model, but it's got heavy springs in it. And I was using the small pistol primers in there. It's got a full hammer. Then I was shooting them in a striker action Glock 19. It was just destroying those primers. It was just melt. The primer looked like it's melting and flowing around the bolt face. It's just smashing them. And then I shot it in my enclosed hammer 642 air weight. This air weight, I call it my federal primer gun, and I'm sure you all know about federal primer guns. Well, as you can see, it was cratering. It looked almost like I was shooting in a rifle. It's shooting a small pistol primer in a rifle. It was just decimating these primers. So I shot 50 to 60 rounds out of each gun. So that's between about 220 and 240 rounds. I had no fail to fire. I had one load that was a little bit lighter feeling in the 38. But when I use plated bullets, I can't put anything other than a light taper crimp. On some of these older Remington shells I have, you can practically seat the bullet by hand. So there's no case neck tension. And it gets too bad, I throw that brass out. Now if I use a jacketed bullet with a cannula, I can put a medium crimp on it, problem goes away. So we've done this now. Let's see, a single double action fully exposed hammer, shot fine. Full hammer semi-auto, striker action semi-auto, and enclosed hammer revolver, double action only. 0 failures to fire. I got 3,000 of them. I think I got them from Southern Defense. It was $83 delivered. I would have bought more to get it under $80. If you can get primers now for under $80 a brick delivered, that's pretty good. But based on all the drama queening I was hearing about on the international network, I decided to go ahead and just buy the minimum order of 3,000 and test them out. So once this recession hits hard, these people are begging for sales and the price drops. I'm probably going to order 5 or 10,000. That'll be probably a 10 to 20 year supply for me. We'll see how the shelf life is. So I was unable to get these to fail to fire. Everything went bang. Out of 220 to 240 rounds, I had one that felt a little lighter, and it would have done the same thing with the CCI primers or Federal. Because like I said, with the plated bullets and these old cases, I don't have much case neck tension, and that does affect your ignition. So unless you got a race gun with pussy springs in it, these should shoot just fine.